Okay, so let's move on to class. So last class we had discussed about what is Maven, what is Maven, and what is build tools. Right? So what is the build tools? What is the build tools? And Ant, Maven, Gradle. These all are the build tools. And also last class we seen, right? So what is the main role of build tool? What is the main role of a build tool? So Maven is the one of the topmost build tool. Only it is mainly used for Java projects. So if you want to generate artifact files, if you want to generate artifact files, and so we go for any one build tool. So already right? So that is Ant one build tool, Maven, and also Gradle. So these are the MS build, MS Paint. Now, so already right? So interview also many people they are asking. So which build tool you have experience on that? So we can say these all are the build tools only. We can use anyone. Mm. So this is Ant also build tool, Maven also build tool, Gradle also build tool, Gradle, Gradle or MS build. The MS build and all .NET people mostly they are using. So there is many build tools available in market. So based on requirement, we can work with any one build tool. Now, so we have source code, right? We have source code. This is your project code. Now, I want to compile this source code. Compilation means either they have any syntactical errors or not, whether they have any problem or not in the project. So if you want to check, this is the source code. This is the source code. We want to compile the source code and we need to generate the artifact file. Last class we seen artifact file is nothing but so this is the artifact files. So whether we can generate a jar file or so var file or ER file, EAR, Java RQ file, web RQ file, and ER. So what is this means? We are packaging, we are grouping entire project into single file. Now this is a project. We have multiple files. Clear? So we have multiple files. This is a project. We have multiple files. All files we cannot copy and paste into different environments. What we are going to do with the help of any build tool, we are going to generate one file. That is jar file or var file or ER file, whatever it may be. This file we are going to deploy into the any one server, whether it is a test server, stage server, or production server, or development server, wherever you want. I hope now got it right. Clear. So now we are going to generate our target is how to generate the artifact file, how to create artifact file, and so this is the jar file or var file or ER file, whatever it may be. Now if you go to here, last class already we seen how to set up, how to install Maven, how to install Maven. So go to browser, just type download, download, download Maven. If you type download Maven, and so it is giving this is one simple software. This is also open source software. Now here we can see that is a binary file, and also we can see zip file and all. So one for Windows environment, the other one is for Linux environment. So this is the one for Linux, one for so zip file is nothing but this is the Windows supported. This is the Linux supported file. So already last class I downloaded, right? So before, if you want to work with, first we need to install Java also. So if you want to work with Maven, you need to install Java also. So Java is the one software. Not only Maven, if you want to work with Jenkins, Java is mandatory. If you want to work with any tool, almost so Java is mandatory. So first we'll see how to install Java. I hope you people know, right? Just go to browser, download, download, download Java. If you type download Java, so there is many website available here. There is many websites available here, and we can select anyone, guys. So these are the different websites. This is Java, this is Oracle, and multiple sites available. We can download from anywhere. Just click on anyone. So see, click on Oracle. So now if you click on Oracle, so see here, this is a Linux related Java. This is a Mac OS related Java. This is Windows related Java. Now see here, JDK, Java Development Kit. What is the JDK means? Java Development Kit. We can download JDK, Java Development Kit. So we can download. So which operating system currently you are using? So currently I am working with which operating system, guys? Windows or Linux? Currently I am working with
Windows.
Windows. Just select Windows. And also if you go here, select Windows. If you click on the Windows, this is the 64 and 64 installer, x64 MSI installer. And also here we can see which version you want. Java 8, Java 11. There is see, this is the Java 8. 8 is nothing but Java JDK 8. And the same way, multiple versions we can see here. If you want to see older versions also, we can check here. Documentation, Windows. This is also 8. And if you go here, this is the 17. See here, Java 20 also available. And Java 17 available now. So now see here, JDK 20 you want. I don't want JDK 20. I want JDK 17. Or see here, if you don't want this version, if you want to, we can install specific version also. JDK 11, JDK 8, like this release notes. Here also somewhere we can find it. Install free release notes. These are the JDK 17 only. And so all of this is JDK 8. Manual update requirement 8. I don't want that one. So if you want to work with, now these are the 8. These are the 8. And same way, if you want to, we can install 8, 11, and so different flavor, different versions available. We can download anything. Just assume I need JDK 17. Okay, select. So this is the 64 compressed archive or 64 bit, that is exe file also available. So if you select Windows, this is the installer. Whatever, this is the MSI file. Click on this. Now it is asking, see here. Now it is JDK MSA file. See, it is installed, right? JDK 17 Windows 64-bit, so MSA file. So no need to do, blindly click next, next, next up to finish. So don't do anything, don't modify anything. So whatever you want, just up to that you can finish it. So this is the one package. You don't want this one. If you want to, we can download this one also. These all are the Windows related. This is the Windows supported softwares. Windows supported software. See here. This is the bin exe file. This is the MSI Microsoft installation. This is the exe. Whatever you want, we can install it. Okay. Now how to install first Java? How to install Java? So once you downloaded, so suppose just assume, first of all, how to check Java is installed or not. So how to check Java is installed or not in my mission? Go to CMD command prompt. Go to CMD command prompt. And so here, this is the command prompt, right? How to check the version, guys? Java hyphen hyphen
Java hyphen
version.
version.
Version. That's it. What is this? Could not create a Java virtual machine. A fatal error. Java hyphen version. Now see here. So currently my mission already 11 is installed. So already last year I installed. This is the JDK 11. JDK 11. Now which one I downloaded, guys? JDK 17. Java Development Kit 17. So if you see here, this is the 17 also. 20 also available. Whatever you want to, we can install it. This is the JDK 17. So already in my mission, JDK 11 is installed. See what open JDK version 11.0 16 and already installed. So now if you want to install this particular version, Once a software is downloaded, just double click on this. That's it, guys. So this is the application. This is the MSA file. Whatever you want, click on that. That's it. If you click on double click and it will execute. It is asking, do you want to allow this app? Yes, sir. Click next, 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 next up to finish. Don't do anything. Don't modify anything. No need to change anything. That's it. I hope you got it right. Or if you want to install MSA file, double click on this. Now see here, it is asking like this. See here, 17 it is installing. Click next, 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 next up to finish. Don't do anything. Don't modify anything. Blindly click next, next, next. That's it. So in my machine already installed. So how to check where is that software, where that package is available? Window E, go to C drive, go to C drive, go to program files, go to program files. So if you see here, here somewhere we can see Java. So where is that directory, guys? Program 86. Click on program file. Here we can see Java. See here, Java. If you see when I installed 2022, so September, August, September, October I installed last year. So now see here. So this is the installation path. Java JDK 11.0. So these are the binary configuration files include J modes and SQL legal libs. So these are the package installation path. Now we know how to set the path, how to set the JDK path in environment variable. This is the right. So click on this, copy this path, copy this path. Last class also I explained how to set the path, guys. Go to my
Very clear,
computer,
my friend.
this my computer. Go to properties and type environment variables, ENV. Edit environment system environment variables and go to environment variables, and if we click on new, now we need to give. So for Maven and all, this is the environment variable. For Java and all, we have to give Java underscore home, Java underscore home, and we have to give where Java installed, where Java installed home page, that is the root directory. So this is my Java installed in this path only. See, while installing the Java, we can see this path. So C colon program files Java JDK 11.0.14. Now got it. So in my mission already I set, see here, Java underscore home already I added Java underscore home. This is the environment variable name, and this is the my Java software installation path. Now same way we need to add bin also. If you select bin path binary, so this is the bin. Click on edit, and here somewhere we can see Java also is there. C colon program files Java JDK. We need to add extra bin binary files. So exe files and all available here only. Now what is binary means? If you want to, we can check here also. If you go here, this is same only. Real time also I am setting same thing. Nothing. Go to program files. Go to Java. Where is Java? This is Java. If you go here, see here, all DLL files available. All DL. This is the jar files. So see here, these all are the files available. So just you don't worry, just copy this path and go to path and set it. This is the Java is ready. Once the Java is done, next we need to install the Maven. You know, right, how to set the Maven path. Same way. First we have to download the Maven package, and second step, we have to extract the Maven package and set that path to environment variable. I hope you got it right. Yesterday already I downloaded. Where I downloaded, if you go C colon and so DevOps, and yesterday I downloaded. So this is the Apache Maven 3.9.4. Apache Maven 3.9.4. Apache Maven 3.9.4. Clear? Now, if you click on this, so this is extracted file. How to set this path? So if you extracted, it won't work. We need to set environment variable. We need to set. This is the software, right? This is my operating system. How my operating system know? So already you downloaded so Maven. So if you want to work with Maven, so it cannot identify. This is just operating system. Operating system cannot identify. So we have to inform to operating system. So that is the reason. So we have to set this path. See here, go to here. Where is this? Go to C drive and go to this is yesterday already I downloaded. I extracted. Click on this and copy this up to bin binary. Okay. Now copy this and how to set this path, guys? Control Window E. This computer. Go to show more. Go to properties and go to properties as
Edit
environment
environment.
variables. So real time also same process, guys, don't confuse here. And so click on the new button, that's it. Click on the new button. So once you click on what is the environment name, environment any environmental name. So this is the mvn. This is the variable name. So MAN underscore home. MAN underscore home. So where is your downloaded path, guys? We have to give up to root directory. Don't give bin here. Up to give root only. Once that is done, next go to path. Click on edit. Now we need to give up to bin also. See here, up to bin also. Maven up to bin. That's it. Now anyone any doubt up to, guys? Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is very simple and real time also same process we are following Windows environment. So Linux environment we will see later how to set up Linux. Now that is done. Now how to check Maven is working or not? Go to same command prompt. Go to command prompt and so here type mvn space. This is the command base. If you want to check Java version, Java space hyphen version. Correct. Suppose if you want to check MVN space hyphen version. That's it. Now see here in my machine Java 11 installed. I set the path and same way Apache Maven 3.8 I set the path. I hope got it right. Now Java software working fine and also Maven also working fine. That's it. So up to now anyone any doubt? Clear, Sudhir?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Now, what's the real time? Now, let's come to here. Now we have a source code. Now, just assume now you are working on one project. Let's come to repository. Now, go to here. Now, this is my repository and this is my project, Maven web application. This is the Java related project, guys. This is the Java related project. Okay. Now, if you go to here, and so now I am going to clone this project. So, how to clone this project? Now I hope everyone know. Just Java project. I given one project name and name is Java project. So Java project. Click on here. Right click and we can clone. I am using GUI git clone and so here branch name. Which branch, guys? Here. What is this? A repository. Maven web application and how many repositories I'm going to work with. So master, I'm going to work with master. Okay, I need to work with master code. Click on this copy URL or branch name only, right? So coming to here branch name, which branch was master. That's it. Click on OK. What is this? Could not read repository. Correct repository only, right? Which one I copied? Maven web application. Copy this, go to here, right click, git bash, git clone, quote this master branch. Okay, so that's it. Now project is cloned in my local. Now, so now you know local we have. You are the DevOps engineer. Now you have project. This is my project, guys. Just assume this is the real time project, and so entire code available in my local machine. Okay. So now we need to know there is a very important question. So Maven life cycle interview also many people asking. So many people asking. So interview also many people asking. Many people asking. Who is that? Superman. Superman means Sudhir. Your ID?
No, no, no. That is my.
No, sir.
Hello.
Name?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir. Name?
Yeah, this is Ramana.
Oh, Superman. Okay, okay. So now go to here. Okay. Now let me come to here. Now we need to understand. So some more thing. Jenkins Maven, right? Maven. Now if you go here, last class already we discussed some of advantages and what is advantage, what is disadvantage and all. Now if you go to here, there is a Maven life cycle. Okay. Yesterday also we seen what is difference between Ant and Maven. This is also very very important. Now let's move on to here. So there is a three types of repositories available. Yes, I will explain later. Now these are the Maven life cycle. Very very important. Interview also most of the people they are asking also what is Maven life cycle. So this is the Maven life cycle. Now try to understand. So to build the life cycle is well defined sequence of phases. So generally Maven people they are providing some commands, some phases, some stages. So we have to follow some process. See here, which defines in order to in which goals you are to be executed. So these are the Maven life cycle, guys. Prepare resources, validate, compile, test, package, install, deploy. So just remember, just by heart it. If you know, leave it. If you don't know, just we need to remember. In interview also, most of the people they are asking. So can you explain Maven life cycle? So can you explain Maven life cycle? So this is the Maven life cycle, guys. What are those? Prepare resources and validate the code and compile the your Java, compile the code and test the code and create the packages and install it and finally deploy it. Clear? Now, if you come to here, so what is prepare? See here. So prepare resource is nothing but resource copying can be customized in the phase. What is your resource, which what is your code, what is your source code. So that and all we are maintaining copying right now. I cloned code from repository, yes or no? Now this is my local, this is my local, right? So this is my local. I get code from where, guys? From where I get this code?
Central repository.
Central repository. This is the resources, so whether if we come to real time we can see many resources, so if it is Java means we can see Java related classes only. Suppose if it is .NET, we can see .NET related classes only. Suppose if project related to Salesforce, we can see Salesforce related classes only. That is a project code. Don't confuse here. This is a project code only. So this is the project code only. Just I get source code from my repository. You are the DevOps engineer. Just assume you don't know anything development. You don't know Java. You don't know .NET. You don't know Salesforce. But if you want to compile your project, so Maven, we are using build tool Maven. So Maven, it will provide some phases, some commands. With the help of those commands, we are going to compile the Java classes. We are going to test the code, run the test cases. We are going to install it. We are going to deploy. There is many phases available. See, this is the first phase. Prepare resources. Okay. Once the code is done, second phase. See here, validate. Validating the information. Validate if the project is correct and if the all necessary information is available or not. This is the second phase, guys. So this is my source code, right? So maybe in my code there is some problem. So the developer are not implemented properly. The developer not write Java classes very clear, and so they write code with errors. So now in this phase, what is the second phase, guys? Validate. Validate means, so validate if the project correct and all necessary information is available or not. I hope you got it right. Yes or no? This is the first
Yes, sir.
phase. Preparing resources. You are getting source code and all. Copying resource. Now third phase. This is very, very important. Compile. compile. See, compilation. Source code compilation is done in the phase. So you can compile your source code. We can compile your source code. Okay. So whether this any errors or not, this is any errors or not. Okay. So that and all we can check in this phase, compile phase. Now see here, this is my code. So this is my source code. This is my source code, right? So in this source code, so do we have any issues and is there any errors and all? So that and all we can check here. Now see here, this is my Java classes. If you go here, so this is my Java class, services, employee service dot Java. This is the Java class. So now we want to check compile whether this class is clear or not. Whether this class is clear or not, and do we have any errors or not? We need to check it. So in which phase we are going to check, guys? This phase, compile. Now got it? Compile your source code. Now I'm going to compile. So how to compile, guys? Now go to here. Now see here, just open with so anywhere. If you open with command prompt, we can command, or wherever you want, we can open. You know, right? Git bash. Or simply we can cmd, just type cmd. Now we can see this is the command. So this is the dir. Now all files available here only. So now see here, this is the Java class, Java project, config docker, form.xml file, src. This is the directory. These all are the files. Now, how to real time means this is the project. We are not going to develop anything. Already someone is developed the code. Now, as a DevOps engineer, what is your role, guys? We are going to execute your Maven commands only. You are going to execute only Maven commands. You don't worry. So how they develop? You don't know development. The developer write the Java classes. Now you are using Maven tool. With the help of Maven, we are going to generate, compile your source code, validating your source code, run your test classes, and generating the var file or jar file or er file. And if we want to, we can deploy, we can install. So this is the Maven lifecycle. Now with the help of these commands, we are going to run it. Now how to run it? So this is the Java, right? This is your Java project. Now I want to compile. So if you want to compile, so clear, right? Not clear, CLS. Okay. Now MVN space. Now I'm going to first compile, guys. COMPILE, compile. If I use compile, now see here, it is compiling, scanning your project. Some problems were uncovered, and see here, this is and changes detected, and so recompile the modules and compiling only one Java classes. This is my Java classes, and so build is success. Now what is happening, guys? Suppose I'm going to do some modify. See here, just assume for your understanding purpose. So src main Java, okay, okay, resources, right click, edit. Now just assume just I'm going to give I remove the some semicolon and all, whatever something. So here I removed this is a Java class. You don't know, leave it. Okay. Now I remove the semicolon. Now come to here. Now come to here. Now I'm using compile. See here what is happening. MVN space compile. You know, right? Compile means what is compile, guys? Now see here. Fail to execute goal, compile, and compilation failure. This is the Java class, line number 24, and so column number 49. See here, executed, and this is the error message it is throwing. Now you know, right? What is the compile phase, guys? Compilation, source code compilation is done in the phase whether so they written class everything correct or not. So do we have any errors or not? It is compiling. I hope you got it right. So now I compiled. Now there is some problem in my Java class. So what is the problem? Now see here, line number 25, column number 49. There is a problem. Compilation failed. There is syntactical error. The developer, they missed something. I hope you got it, guys. So there. Now
Yes,
I
sir.
am coming to here. Now I added a semicolon. This is a Java. This is the syntax and all we need to follow. If you know, leave okay. If you don't know, leave it. We are not going to write any Java classes. Now go to here. Now I am using mvn space compile. Now see here. This is the Java class. Now see here. Build success. Success means one Java class compiled successfully. So where is the target, guys? This is your source code. Sorry. So this is your source code. So once you compile this class, it is generating one dot class file also. See here, if you go to target, if you go to classes, if you go to com empty services, this is a package name. So here it is generating one dot class file. This is your dot class binary file. This is the dot class file. So for every Java classes, there is a one separate class is there dot class. Here this is the extension Java. If you see here, so what is this extension of this file? Java only. Now if you compile this class, so every Java class it is generating one dot class file also. So now leave it this one. Now anyway, I'm going to delete this one. See here, I'm going to delete. This is actually your code. Now if I run compile, it will generate one directory target. Under the target, we can see, see, observe here. If you go here, if you go here, mn space, now I'm going to do so validate also. If you want to see, so what is first one? Validate. I'm going to do validate. Mn space validate. Now see here. Now everything validated. So fix this problem because there is written in the fix. And so Maven version no longer. And build is succeeded. Success means so there is no problem. Validated. Everything correct only. Project structure and all. No problem. Now I'm going to compile. So how to compile? So now if you go come here. So if you go here, now see here, if I validate, it is not generating any extra directory. Now observe here. Now I'm going to use compile. If I use compile means it is generating one more directory here also. Now see here. If you go here, now I'm going to see CLS clear and so try to understand. See now mvn space compile. So now it is compile your Java classes and as of now we can see src config docker jenkins and all. Now if I run this command automatically it will generate by default one target also directory under this target. So under this target now see here automatically it is generated one target directory. Under this target we can see all Java compiled classes. Simply understand these are the Java compiled classes. So Java compiled classes. So it is generating dot class files. So there is no problem. If everything working fine, for every Java classes, it is generating one dot class file also. It is generating one dot class file also. I hope you got it right. In real time also same structure, same path. There also it won't change anything. There also it won't change anything. I hope clear, guys. Anyone any doubt here? Compilation.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, if you go one more page, see here, test. Right now, I don't have any test classes. If you want to, we can use test. Testing. Test the compiled source code suitable for the testing framework. But real time, we are using many test frameworks. So we are using maybe, right, JUnit. Mostly we are using some test automation purpose. So we can use some frameworks. That is Selenium with right, some automation part are Selenium with Python or Selenium with Java, and so we can write some frameworks also. We can use real time they are using some framework JUnit test classes frameworks. Okay, so with the help of frameworks and we are going to run our test classes. So we are going to run our these test classes and all developed by testers only. That is not our duty. So for the testing and all, who are testing the project, guys? Testers only. So in every project, there is some manual testers also available and also automation test engineers also available in real time. Automation means so they are implementing Selenium with Java or we can implement Python with Java also. Python with There is multiple version we can use it. Java we can use it, or Python also we can use it. These are the testing purpose. But anyway, we are not going to do anything. Now I am using this command. What is happening? Check it. See, mvn space. What is this? Test. If you have any test classes and all, it will execute. So right now, no test to run. I don't have any test classes here. But if we come to real time, here also we can see some test classes. Test classes. Actually, in real time, for every Java classes, they are implementing one test class also. What is test class means? They are comparing, they are validating two ways. One is positive scenario, one is positive scenario, and second one is negative scenario. So, for example, just assume, guys. So, 2 plus 2, how much, guys? 4. 2 plus 2, how much? It is true or false?
It's a true, sir.
True. This is a positive scenario. Now I am using 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 equal to I am validating 4. It is true or false?
False.
False. So
False.
same way, real time, if you come to real time, .NET for Java, Salesforce, every source code, testers will write some test classes. They are writing some test classes. Test classes. Okay. Now, what they will write in this test class, they are validating two scenarios. They are validating two scenarios. One is positive scenario, positive, and second one is negative. This is the two ways they are validating, guys. So positive scenario, if I give a positive means here they are passing some values. The expected value also they are expecting something, and they are passing two values. And the expected also they are giving some wrong values. If it is come 2 plus 2 minus, for example, 2 minus 3, 4, not 1, right? Here minus 1. So this is the negative scenario. This is the true scenario, positive scenario. So for every Java class or every .NET class or every anything. So for every class, they are writing some test classes also. So one is positive scenario, one is negative scenario. So if you want to validate, this is the command. What is the command? So what is the command, guys? Mn space validate, mn space test, mn space test. Right now I don't have any test classes. Now observe here. Here also it will show no test to run. I didn't written any test classes. So now build pass. See here build is succeeded. Build is succeeded. So now we know what is compile, and what is validate also, and what is test also, Now very important. What is package? These are the Maven life cycle, right? So MN validate, MN compile, MN test, MN package, MVN validate, MVN compile, MVN space test, and MVN space package. Now we'll see what is package. So interval also very important, guys. Can we explain Maven life cycle? This is the question they are asking. What is the Maven life cycle, guys? So these are the Maven life cycle. These are the so resource. No need to explain this and all. MEN validate and so compile and test and package and install and deploy. Install and deploy. Install and deploy. So anyone any doubt here? Up to here. Validate, compile, test. Now I'm going to do package. So these three, anyone any doubt, guys? What's there? Sure. Clear.
No doubt. No
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
Okay.
Clear, sir.
Now in real time, mostly we are using this one, guys. Package. What is package? Packaging this space create jar file or war file or er file. Now this is my project. Correct? This is my source code. This is the entire source code. Now this source code we want to generate. This source code we want to generate package file. Already you know, right? Artifact file. So var file or jar file or er file, like parcel. We have multiple items. If you want to parcel, if you want to courier, we cannot courier individual, right? All items we are packing single item, and we are paying amount and we are sending it. Same way, this is the Java, this is my source code, this is my class, this is our entire project. So here we can see multiple classes, multiple files. This file, we want to generate one file. What type of file? Whether we can generate a ER file or whether we can generate a jar, ER or var, Java archive, web archive and a enterprise. Okay. So mostly real time also we are using any one format. So now try to understand which format you want, guys. Which format you want?
Yeah.
Jar format. Now there is a one file available. If you go your source code, there is a one file, right? Next class I will explain. So what is that file name? Form.xml file. Now got it? This is my source code. Under source code, we can see one file. What is the default file name? Form.xml
Congrats.
file. See, if you see here, there is a one tag is there. Right now we don't know, right? Leave it. Next class I will explain. There is a one tag is there. Packaging. What format you want, guys? Jar, var, or ER.
Yeah.
So here jar file. Here jar file, right? Now come to here. Now come to here. Now, so if you go here, do you have any var file here? No, I am not packaging anything. Package is nothing but grouping, guys. Source code is nothing but we have multiple files. These are all files. I want to generate only one file. That is jar file or ER file or var file. Clear? Now, I want to generate one file. That is a packaging file. Simply we are calling a artifact file. This is the naming convention. What is the file name? Artifact file. Artifact means we are going to generate one file. That is a var file or ER file or jar file. I hope you got it right. Now I am going to run one command. I am going to run one command. Now observe here. So what is this life cycle, guys? Already you know compile. Already you know validate. Already you know clear. CLER clear.
Yes.
CLS. And you know compile you know validate you know test also you know. And I am this is very important. MEN space I am using package. Now it is going to generate one file. What is the file name? In my pom.xml file, I given var file. Correct? Now it will going to generate var file. See here, package. Now if you see here, here we can see some more lines. What is happening here? How it is generate? See here, build is success. And if you see here, so there is no test classes, and we have only one classes. And see here, assembling web app in C colon program files C Java project Maven web application target. Under this target directory, we can see one file name Maven web application. Maven web application. And also here also we can see desktop your project Maven web application SRC main. This is your source cloud. Where is your artifact building var? So your var file is available. C colon same path Java project Maven web application targets. Under target we can see one file var file. I hope got it right. Now see here. Go to here. So go to here. Where is that path? Where is that path? This is our path. Go to here. Go to here. Maven web application. Under target we can see one file. What is this file? Var file. How it is generating, guys? Based on form.xml file. Based on form.xml file. Suppose you don't want var file. So sir, I want to generate jar file. Now where we have to update, guys?
Form.xml.
Yes, form.xml file. Just remember form.xml file. So already this is the default structure. Next class I will explain. So for the time being, try to understand. So today interview also they are asking what is form.xml file. So what are the default tags available? Now they asked what is form.xml file. So this is the default file name for Maven build tool. Correct? So in this form.xml file, what are the default some tags? They are expecting tags. See here, there is a model version, group ID, artifact ID, packaging, version, name, and also there is a organization. Or if you want to, we can see there is dependencies, properties, dependencies, dependency. So different we can add it. So today they ask this structure. So on distributed management, if you want to, we can add repository also. This is a private repository. If you want to, we can add private repository. So now if you want to, we can these are the plugins. These are the plugins. What are the plugins you need dynamically? So that plugins and also we can add it here. So I hope you got it right. Now what is MEN package, guys? What is a package? It is generating, it is this space, create war file, jar file, or ER file. Clear? Anyone, any doubt, guys, here? This is very important. Interview, most of the people they are asking, can you explain Maven life cycle? Can you explain Maven phases? Tell me, guys, what are the phases? Prepare resources, leave that one, that is the cloning and all. So just
Validation, completed.
validate, compile,
Oh,
test,
yes.
package,
Yes.
install, deploy. Install and deploy. Install and deploy. Now, if you want to generate artifact file, what is the phase, guys? Which command you have to execute?
It's package.
Package. That is very important. So make sure that we have to run only mn space package. We have to run mn space package. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to use this one also install. See this space install packages in our local. Now if you see here, now if you see here, this is the see here build war file. Where is this, guys? C colon user. This is your desktop directory under this project name target directory. This is the war file and copying. This is your local path. So Java project Maven application SRC main and see here this is everything. Now I am using so install also. See here mn space install. If I use install, now observe here what is happening. Now see, if you see here, where is this command? Before that, right? Maven. See here, up to this, this is the path, right? Building was equal and all. This is the package. Now I use it install. If you use install, what it will do? See here, building war file, same target and also extra path, default installation. So C colon drive Maven application target war file and it is copying this war file to your local. See here, your local. See, this is the local. This is your local workspace. This is your local workspace. If you install Maven, there is three types of repositories available in Maven. There is three types of repositories available in Maven. So what are those? We'll see here. Local repository. So there is three types of repositories in Maven. Local repository. One more. Central repository. Central repository. And third one, remote repo. Remote repository. I hope you got it, guys. So there is three types of repositories in Maven. So in document also already we mentioned. Just to go through this one already. Local repository. If you search here, see here. So Maven repositories. Maven repositories. So generally Maven follows three repositories. So local repository, and also there is central repository. There is one more repository, remote repository. See,
Remote.
this is the central repository, and this is the last one, Maven remote repository. Maven remote repository. So interview also, one or two people ask this question. Can you explain Maven repositories? So how many repositories, guys? Three repositories. Maven, local repository, central repository, remote repository. Local, central, remote. Local means this is in our mission. All dependencies and all it is downloading in our mission only. So right now we don't know, right? I will explain next class also. So this is the local. See here, Maven local repository is located in our local system. Where it is maintaining, guys?
In our local system.
Local only. So what is the path? This is the path. C colon users username dot m2 directory. So this is nothing but Maven local repository. So how can I see? Where can I find? Now go to your source code. Go to your source code. Where is your source code, guys? Where is your installation path? So in local repository, right? Go to C colon users and my username HP. Under HP we can see dot m2. Dot m2. So this is your local repository. See here, this is your local repository. If you click on here, these all are the dependencies. Okay, these all are the dependencies. Whatever dependencies we added in our form.xml file, those dependencies and all downloaded from here only, local repository. Local repository. Anyone any doubt here? So these all are the local repositories. So these all are the local repositories. Where is the path? C colon program files, C colon users, username and dot m2. What is this? This is your local repository. And there is one more repository is there, central repository. See here, this is the path. So if you want to update this path, so Maven home directory, conf configuration, settings.xml file. Under settings.xml file, we can see local repository. Now see here, where is my path? Go to my software. Where is that software here? That is I am using currently 3.6, and go to configuration and settings.xml file is there. If you want to update local repository, we have to update here. See here, what is the default? Default user.home slash m2 slash repositories. No, no, no. Suppose if you want to update local repository, so we need to copy this one. I will show you next class. Just understand. Paste outside this, paste it, and give your local repository path. Where is your repository? Wherever you want. So see here, path. I am going to C colon, wherever you want. This is your local repository. This is one tag. This is one tag. So where is this file available, guys? Go to your extracted Maven software. Under that, we can see one file, settings.xml file. Under C, we can see one file, settings.xml file, settings.xml file. Under this, we have to update. There is a settings, one tag is there. Under this settings, this is the default local repository path. Suppose if you want to update your manual local repository path, so copy this one, paste it outside of the comment. Just we can give where you want to, what is the path of your local repository. What is the path of your local repository? I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt here? So there, clear.
It's okay.
So in real time also same file, guys, same file, same path. If you want to update, we can update here. If we want to update, we can update here. So there is one more thing is there. What is that? Central repository. So this is the central repository. Central means everything it is coming from browser only. See here, central. Maven central repository is located on the web. So this is the repository, guys. Right click, right click. This is the central repository. Sorry, it is not copied. Copy this one, Control C, and go to here, top, go to here, just paste it. See, this is the central repository. All dependencies, all jars available here. If you add any dependency in our pom.xml file, that first it is checking local repository. If it is not available, it is connected to central repository. It is downloading from jars and all from here only. Clear?
Everything
Anyone
file
any
also
doubt?
you here in downloaded.
Yes, this is downloaded from central. I will show you how to add and how it is coming from central repository. Okay. So just try
Yeah,
for the
okay.
time being, just understand. This is the central. This is central. But without internet, we cannot connect. So local means that is in our mission. Central means this is remote. This is the from browser, right? So these all are
Yes,
the
sir.
dependencies. It is coming from here only. There is one more repository is there, remote repository. So in real time, some cases we are using remote also. And a project related any jars. So if project specific, if they are maintaining any separate jars for project specific, so that jars, that dependencies and all, they are maintaining separate path. They are maintaining separate path. So that case we are going to use that is the remote repository. Always we are not pointing to remote repository. If any third party jars, if any that is a client requirement related jars, and if you want to configure anything related that, so that case you should go for remote repository. Remote repository is located on the web only. This is also web. So directly we cannot connect. With the help of these are the third parties and all, and we need to configure something. Okay, we'll see later how it will configure and all. So just remember there is three types of repositories. What are those? Central local repository, central repository, remote repository. Now what is the Maven lifecycle, guys? Anyone? MEN
Value,
validate,
validate,
mm, compile,
compilation,
mm,
test,
test, mm,
package,
package,
install and deploy.
install and deploy. Now you know what is compile, what is happening. You know what is test means what is happening. If I use package means what is happening. It is generating what artifact file. And if I use install means it is updating the dependencies as well as it is copying that war file and from it to local machine. That is the user particular user machine, particular user machine. So that is the main purpose. So these are the very important. Interview also many people asked. So can you explain types of repositories in Maven and what is the Maven lifecycle?
Last one, sir, deploy, sir.
Deploy, it won't work. Now I'm going to run. We need to configure other things. See here, we need to do some extra setup. Okay. So now clear the screen. CLS. Now MEN space. Anyway, it will fail. Deploy. There is no private repository and all. And so that case, now see here, here it will fail. Now see here, it is downloading some jars, guys. See, downloading from Nexus. Nexus is the private repository. Actually, in pom.xml file, I configure Nexus server. If you want to upload artifact files, any third-party repository, so that case we go for so deploy. Okay. Now see here, it is failed to retrieve remote metadata. So that is com.m. Now got it, guys. Deploy means here
Yes, sir.
artifact file is generated. Here my artifact file is generated. I want to store these artifact files some third, some private repository. This is a private repository. Here I configure Nexus. See here I configure Nexus. See, here I configure. So what is this? Fail it to could not see NEXEX. Nexus is the one server. This is the one server. Private repository I configure, but anyway that path is not available. That is the reason it is failed. This is the Nexus server, and I configure here. So now that server is URL not available. So that is the reason it is failed. See here, that is the reason it is failed. Anyway, I will show you how to configure this third party. So that case only deploy will work. Now see here, connect to 54.255.174.111. Host failed, connection timed out. It is not connected because that server is not available. I hope you got it right. అర్థమైందా? So that case we go for a deploy. That case you go for deploy. So if you want to work with a deploy, first you need to configure any one private repository. You need to configure private repository, and from we are connecting Maven to private repository. Once build is succeeded, I am uploading my file to private repository. So here I configure Nexus, but anyway that server URL is not available. So that is the reason build was failed. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Anyway, we'll see coming classes. Okay. So now I hope you got some idea. So next class I will explain so how to some more, how to create own project and how to build it, and I am going to explain what is the tags in palm.xml file and all next class. Clear? So that's it from my side, guys.